Are we still committed? Or are we smart? We're not smart. We're staying Mauga. Virtus.pro have this chat. Here we go. Map number 1. This is an actual very important match for seeding for playoffs between Virtus.pro and Twisted Minds. Virtus.pro in their previous match against KSAA completely shit the bed, but that doesn't mean they have to do that now. They definitely have a chance here. It's going to be initial map pick from Twisted Minds. Lijiang Tower. We have 3 Lijiang starts in a row for EMEA. I guess, I don't know. EMEA just loves Lijiang. They're big fans. They're big fans. Initial ban from Twisted Minds is going to be Farah and Virtus.pro. They're banning Mauga, which is interesting. It's a bit of a surprise, honestly. Mauga's been missing in action for a little bit. KSAA. What is that? What is that? Oh boy. Okay. Well, things are about to get interesting, I suppose. Are we actually going to see a Junker Queen composition here? Virtus.pro, they are thinking about the Zarya. Now, what KSAA did here is they played Bastion to counter the Zarya, and I think that is the best way to go about it. But Twisted Minds, it looks like Quartz is not a big Bastion fan. I wouldn't assume Quartz to be much of a Bastion fan, though. I'm going to go with the Cassidy, Kiriko, Lucio from both teams. Both teams refusing to play the Water Boy. No Wuyong fans here. Alright, Twisted Minds bunkering down inside of the room, inside of the little dojo. TP out onto the point. Pretty classic play. Classic maneuver. We literally saw this same exact maneuver from KSAA in the previous match. Like, it's copied 1-to-1. Then you take the back of point. It works well. It works well. Now, Virtus.pro, they're playing long fight to build that Zarya charge off the Reaper. Eisnom taking a lot of damage. Needs to live here. It looks like Virtus.pro doing a good job of stabilizing for now. Okay, Twisted Minds take first cap. Psycho, TP in, just kill Shockwave. That works, that works. A little sim dive there to finish that kill. Alright, KSAA kind of falling low, but Fixa falls to Quartz on the Cassidy. And, well, in the long fight, Twisted Minds, they win that. They played that pretty well. KSAA constantly kind of getting low, but every single time it feels like Twisted Minds were able to flat on top. I'm gonna turn that volume a little bit there. My bad. Whose Soj do you like more, Quartz or Shockwave? Quartz by a mile. I don't think it's close in terms of Sojring. Shockwave is not a bad player. It's just that Quartz is incredibly, incredibly talented. Very, very good. And Quartz can play the cast as well. Really, really good with the cast. Alright, Jwoo kind of getting booped around a little bit. That's the Suzu and the Wraith forced out of Virtus.pro. They're going to push forward the Kitsune. There's the Deadeye from Quartz, run over by Eisnom. Could have been dangerous, though. Alright, now we've got a bit of a color show on the screen, a bit of a light show. The Graviton is big from Eisnom, though. Huge, huge damage, and it looks like Twisted Minds are going to get cleaned up, and that is the fight going to Virtus.pro. Okay. Yeah, Virtus.pro, we saw the double flex out of them the past few weeks, but double flex is really decreased in popularity. Teams realizing that the hit scan's kind of necessary. Jwoo, the primary Reaper player for the team, so not a surprise to see him in here. Fixa able to take down Psycho early on. It looks like Virtus.pro did a great job of scouting that TP, and that completely ruined the engage from Twisted Minds. Also, Twisted over to the counter composition, a bit of a different variation of it. Or no, I think this was actually what I think it was a D.Va out of KSAA that they used against Virtus.pro. I think it was actually D.Va Bastion. It wasn't the Zarya Bastion. TPN from Jwoo, though, gonna go for this ult. Big ult. Finds the Symmetra. That's the main target you want to get. That's a very valuable trade. That's worth it. 100%. You know, you kill that Symmetra, again, removes the mobility. The Bastion can't be teleported around anymore. Twisted Minds, they have to back out. That one kill is good enough. Jwoo over to the Symmetra. Swapping off of Reaper is a decision for sure, but I think the idea is that Eisnom is going to give up the Graviton, move over to D.Va, and you go from there. Or, I don't know if Ice is actually good at D.Va. You might have to stick Zarya. Ooh, that's tough. Because into this Bastion D.Va, now it's like, okay, well, you can counter swap D.Va and then you have the better comp, but yeah. Now the Bastion, very, very good at shredding the Zarya through the bubbles. Zarya doesn't have movement cooldowns to get away, which is why, you know, Bastion can kind of just like sit there and remove her. completely stops her from walking forward, taking any space, holding any space. Because she's, like, constantly just scared. Quartz is going to pop this barrage early. Throw that down. I wasn't able to find much. Eisnom with the Grav. Gonna have to make this one big. Jwu's dead early. Oh, Grav. It's just gonna catch the Diva. A bit of a panic Grav. Not eaten, though. That's good. Funny Astra's gonna fall. Was kind of close to beat. Psycho, very, very, very close to the Symmetra wall here for Twisted Minds. Psycho's gonna get it down. Beat in return from Fixa. They're gonna be able to finish off KSA in the Baby Diva form. But can they save Eisnom's life? Eisnom and the Zarya super, super, super low in the corner there. Focus down, but Jwu's able to kill Quartz in return. Fixa, he needs to pop off here. He's the one touching points at the moment. It's a little awkward. The two supports still alive for Virtus Pro. They're keeping it alive. Oh my goodness, Fixes just keep it. He is living. He is living just barely, though. He gets the Suzu, the two supports. Fix is able to take down Psycho. Still living. Still living. We are still living. Fixa cannot die. Virtus Pro flipped the point. Twisted Minds forced away. They understand they just need to go for one more re-engage. Fixa and Gala. The two supports on the side of Virtus Pro. Excellent job keeping it alive. Shockwave's gonna pop the overclock early. You just pop it early. You force the beat out of Funny Astro early if you can. And then from there, Gala's gonna throw down the Kitsune, and it's gonna be traded with the Kitsune from Simple. And then Jwu, like, late fight Symmetra wall could be a big win condition here. Eisnom coming back on the Doomfist. That's very interesting. Shockwave, okay, there's the early overclock beat in return. Kitsune from both teams. Now, the Sim wall needs to come through from Jwu, but Twisted Minds, they just run them over. There was just no presence at all for Virtus Pro. I think the Doomfist might have been part of that. I don't know why we're on Doomfist. Maybe Eisnom thought it still needed to be contested, but either way, that didn't go well. That did not go well at all. Okay. Well, Twisted Minds, it looks like they've secured themselves Gardens. And that's going to be 199. Very, very, very close. That's unfortunate, because, like, the ults were technically in favor of Virtus Pro. You know, they get that late fight sim wall, they can win. But no sim wall for them. Nothing. Okay. It's already interesting. It's already very interesting. Does Jwu stick Sim, or does Jwu go Reaper? Might be a better decision to start Sim here. You get the TP into the room. Because Twisted Minds probably want to get themselves immediately set up on the point, but also, it might be a bad idea to TP immediately onto the point. Like, now that I'm thinking of it, if you're not playing Bastion, you're just going to get shredded first. Okay, Twisted Minds, it looks like they're going to stick with the Bastion here. Quartz has been recruited to the Bastion Mafia. Probably doesn't enjoy Bastion very much. From my knowledge of Quartz does not like boring characters, and I would say a lot of people consider consider Bastion to be pretty boring. Alright, Virtus Pro. Yep, they're just gonna play main. Here's the initial engage from Jwu. Gonna TP in. Okay, let's see the bubble. Is this gonna be big value? Oh, TP behind. Twisted Minds. They're gonna pop the Bastion for him. There's the bubble. Okay, you get good value out of that bubble at least. Jwu takes a lot of damage there, even in the Wraith form. TP up top. We're gonna get another bubble going. Let's see it. Ooh, do we have bubble? Oh my goodness, Quartz is so low in the Bastion. Okay, Quartz is dead. Good damage out of the Reaper. Twisted Minds get the initial cap. Then there's another kill from Jwu onto Psycho. Jwu finds 3. Simple's gone. Jwu looking for a 4th. There goes the Diva. KSA removed from the fight by Jwu. And Jwu, he just, one by one, takes down each member of Twisted Minds. Virtus Pro, Eisnom's back on ball. Eisnom is just playing Mystery Heroes. Like, we can't really make a decision here. If you can scout the TP locations, though, you can do some crazy stuff. Shockwave, early overclock, I don't hate it, but Eisnom is, like, in there. What happened to my ball, chat? What happened to my ball? Where'd my ball go? TP on the point from Twisted Minds, they're gonna get a free flip. Oh. And Eisnom, are we sticking ball? I guess we are? Why are we on ball? Okay, Kitsune, both teams. Not sure if this is winnable for Virtus Pro. They've lost Shockwave, but Jwu's able to kill Psycho. Jwu, now with the Death Blossom, almost finds a kill there. Able to live through that. But a lot of the cooldowns used from Virtus Pro, they can push with their beat, though. They have big advantage with that. Gala's gonna die. Ooh, now Virtus Pro have a tough decision to make. Do we beat, or do we not? Oh, we beat it after Jwu already died. Oh, no, you can't beat that. You can't. No. No, that was really bad. That was really bad. Also, what are we doing, ball? And not like what are we? Like, we're in Twisted Mind spawn. Okay. Eichenwalde has the mines. It's good for zoning the points at least. He's gonna come back in here. You probably just throw it on the back of point, or probably just on the point itself. It's annoying to deal with if it's on the point. Yeah. Best decision there. Quartz is gonna get killed by the mines. KSAA in a bit of an awkward position on D.Va. Probably booped up the map. Okay. Doesn't actually go off the map to that. That's surprising. Jwoo takes down KSAA in the Baby D.Va form, and this should be a lock fight for Virtus.pro, but they only have overclock for the next fight, so that's a little unfortunate. Twisted Minds, meanwhile, getting closer and closer to their support ultimates. In particular, I think we have a bit of a race going on between Simple and Gala. Gala needs to catch up on Kitsune. Okay, Eichenwalde. Are we gonna get one good hit off? That was a good slam there with the mines, but we really need a good hit on the rotation. That's what's necessary for Virtus.pro to win here. We're gonna give this space. Give it for free. Fort's on over to Cassidy. Okay. Cassidy anti-ball. Ice rolling through. Okay, not a bad roll through. Here's the overclock. Super aggressive, but Jwoo and Gala both get kills off that. That was really good. The overclock flank setup, that was kind of sick, actually. What a fight. That was cool. I wish we like got to see the setup before it happened though, because it caught me off guard. I didn't realize that Shockwave was back there. Great setup. Great setup. Good roll through from Ice. Okay. Now, a good bit of damage early on. Okay, Virtus are pressuring this. They need to back off, though. Fixes behind them beat. Oh, that worries me. That makes me nervous. Twisted Minds flip the point. Oh, they TP'd behind. Oh, Virtus.pro. That's really bad. Because now you're not getting percentage. You don't win off this fight anymore. Psycho's dead early, though. Beautiful shot from Shockwave. Let's go, Shockwave. Alright, he's locked in a bit. Eichenwalde can throw the mines on point. I think you want to save it, though. If you can. Okay, they're not going to save it. They're just going to split off KSA. That should be a secured fight win. Oh, they don't get any kills off the minefield. That sucks. You know, Twisted Minds do get a real re-engage here. Jwoo. It's up to Jwoo. Here it is. Here's the engage. Good slam. Jwoo's in. Committed. Gonna pop the Death Blossom to try and live. Oh. Oh, Shockwave kills Funny Astro, though. Okay. But the point's flipped again. We TP'd behind and flipped the point. It's happened again. Okay. Wait, boop off the map? Oh, almost. Eichenwalde not able to secure that kill. Good Suzu from Simple. I think that saved Twisted Minds there. Now, pretty close fight, but Quartz TP's behind. Kills Shockwave. And with Shockwave down, oh, this is going to be rough. You just don't have much kill potential. Jwoo's back on the Tracer. Kills Quartz. Okay, there you go. Hit scan for hit scan. Simple. Kitsune on the point. And wall. Okay. Simwall and Kitsune is just unbelievable amounts of pressure for Twisted Minds at this point. I'm not sure what you're going to do if you're Virtus.pro. I mean, you're just done. You're just done. Wow. We kept getting flipped. The point kept getting flipped. Like, the ankles were broken here. That's such a crazy important flip here. Like, look at this. You're at 70%. And you're basically in fight win territory, right? Like, okay. Virtus.pro, if this flip doesn't happen, they can win this fight and just like win. Yeah. Oh my god. Twisted Minds actually give themselves a second fight because they did that. They actually give themselves a straight up reset because they flipped like that. Like, even though Psycho died here, it's still so winnable for Twisted Minds just because they can get a reset. That's incredible. TM. Well played, well played. That is their map pick and ban, though, so keep that in mind. What are we banning? Okay, we're going to use one of our valuable bans. This is something I actually just wanted to talk about. Virtus.pro have 3 valuable bans that they're going to use throughout this series, okay? They have a D.Va ban. They have a Bastion ban. And they have a Sim ban. These are the most important bans that they're going to have to carefully use. Now, what does a Bastion ban do? Bastion ban makes Zarya strong, which is why TM are banning Zarya. Basically, Bastion is one of the best counters to Zarya in the game. And that's what we saw in the previous map. And that's why TM are going to ban it. Bastion ban gone, Zarya ban is gone too. Now, what I think the Bastion ban is meant to do here is VP fully understood that you know, Twisted Minds had to ban Zarya in return. So that means that Zarya is free for the rest of the match. It frees up the Zarya. The Zarya is not at risk of getting banned anymore. Same with the Bastion, though, to be fair. Now, Sim and D.Va are still available as bans. I figured it was going to be a D.Va ban here, but the Bastion ban makes some sense. I think it's more of a long-term series type of thing where you don't have to protect your Zarya anymore. Because that ban's gone. All right. Here we go. Map number 2.
Ready for battle.
Eisnom, Hazard. Okay, we are going Hazard with Ice. No more Vistola on Virtus Pro for Ike. That doesn't surprise me, though. I'm kind of glad Vistola's not in, so... as much as I hate to say it, it's just not his meta right now, I don't think. Twisted Minds on the D.Va. You're taking the Hazard versus D.Va matchup. This is exactly what Virtus Pro want. This is going to be fun to watch. Kevster starting on Venture as well. Bit of a wild card. Ooh, this is very fun. Chat, this is going to be some of the most fun Overwatch you're going to see in this match, I think. I'm looking forward to this. All right, closing submissions. Let's go. Let's get started. Virtus Pro starting attack. Fixa immediately swaps over to Brig. We're going to go Brig Kiri. Whoa, and there we go. Okay. Anti-dive a little bit. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about that necessarily, but against the D.Va comp, I see the vision. You can kind of farm Inspire off of D.Va super easily. Oh, we missed Whip Shot, though. That's so tragic. That was really far away. That was a bit of a stretch for a Fix that hit those. Makes sense, though. Okay. Freya out of Virtus Pro. Twisted Minds are on Sojourn. A lot of compositional variety. I like that. Of course, both teams on the Tracer. All right. Okay, we need to hit the Tracer. We actually missed every shot on the Tracer. Okay, Shockwave. We need a slight lock-in moment here. We need a bit of a lock-in. Now, Brig Kiri is very slow. Brig Kiri is very slow. Virtus Pro do need to play kind of slow. I'm not sure how much I like this. You know what I would like here? This is gonna sound weird. Maybe I'm cooking too hard with this. Kevster Sim. Or even like a Sim Tracer comp here. I don't think Shockwave has a Sim at all, but like, imagine Freya Sim with the Brig Kiri here. It's like so annoying to do anything if you're KSAA. I don't know, like, and you can TP your Brig Kiri like on like flip map in the room here. I think that'd be a good idea. I legitimately think that would work quite well. Eisnom gonna slash in there. Able to boop Funny Astro off the map. What happened? What happened to Funny Astro? He just fell. Shockwave able to find Simple. No supports for Twisted Minds. They just can't re-engage. There's nothing in you. Yeah, okay. There you go. BP, able to get through the first point, and we get a listen, and then while that listening's happening, I'm gonna eat my pumpkin pie. I'm gonna snack.
Yeah, I'm holding top, I'm gonna like pick one time, so.
You know what? Let's go right and jump out. That's it.
Yeah. There is some point. Connection point.
Cheers under me. I'm here.
Also for the point. So, I'm jumping up again. I play under in the bomb, Lily. I can find Lily. Post support. Just play for court. Playing for court. That's fine.
One back. I think one back.
Yeah, I'm hiding below. They're gonna come to me. If they come to me,
I can leave. If they go only on you. If they only on you, I can leave.
Leave on me.
Only Diva?
Curious, keep come. We can fight.
There's also. Chest one, Nigala. Chest out.
Diva one.
Search one. Diva. Can you camp me, man?
Kevster with 2. Damn.
Oh, no way.
Diva, someone kiss.
Kill.
I'm chasing.
Oh, jag spelar han på drive.
Croc coming.
Nice. Well done from Virtus Pro. Also very interesting to see Kevster in over Jwoo on the Tracer. I might have to agree. I mean, Kevster is kind of that guy on Tracer. Kevster, Pulse Bomb onto Funny Astro. There you go. Like I was saying. There's something there. There's something there. I mean, for a little while there, I really considered Kevster to be, and a lot of people considered Kevster to be the second best right behind Proper. It was just those two players as the best Tracer players in the world. I also want to note that Kevster and Proper both kind of have a similar way of playing Tracer. It's hard to explain, but at least that from when I was coaching back in the day and kind of studying those players play, Kevster and Proper were quite similar in how they like to play. Pretty balanced Tracer playstyle. Very macro-oriented. Alright, Pulse Bomb from Psycho. Like Leave, for example, on Tracer. Like Leave was one of the other players that was considered one of the best Tracer players in the world. Super, like, frag-based, like, mechanics type of Tracer player who will triple blink in and try and kill someone. While Kevster and Proper were more like, okay, let's, like, set up, save blinks, and then, like, engage with less blinks. Yeah. The playstyles are a bit different. Leave made his playstyle work on Tracer, though. It's kind of crazy. Oh, okay. KSAA is going to hit with the Pulse Bomb die. Mauga's back as well. Mauga's spotted alive in EMEA. What the hell is going on? In Virtus Pro, they're just rolling through. They're having a grand old time right now. They're lacking in ultimates, though. Bunny Asher is going to be coming back with the Tidal Blast. Will this Tide Pod find anything? I'm not sure. I mean, KSAA is already kind of low. Simple, forced to use the Suzu. Going to fall to Kevster's hands, and... well, Kevster's going to pressure Quartz as well, going out of the spawn room. Tidal Blast used. No connection. KSAA on the Mauga. Quite low. Pops the Cardiac. Doesn't matter. There's the bullet shot. It's going to hit a pillar. That pillar was particularly rude to Shockwave earlier today. Sources are telling me this. Kevster, still in the backline. Still a bit of a threat. Looking for Funny Astro here. Has the Pulse Bomb. Gonna back off, though. Good decision. I think Virtus Pro. Fight's kind of done. Thank you, Blue Skunk, for the raid. 46 viewers. Welcome, welcome. 46 billion skunks have entered the chat. Let's go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got a banger match going on here. Virtus Pro, can they full cap with time? Very possible for them to do so. Kevster, Pulse. Psycho close to the Pulse Bomb as well. Duel of the Tracer players here. And look at that, we get a little bit of 1v1 inside of the room too. Over this right lane. Kitsune from Gala. Twisted Minds, they have to kite this the best they can. Psycho in with the Pulse Bomb. Shockwave. First kill on Simple. Gala's gonna be traded. Neither Kiriko in the fight. And with Shockwave's next kill onto Quartz, it looks like Virtus Pro will be able to push through, and they are going to manage to capture the third point with 1 minute 37 on the clock.
Score 0-3.
I'm not locked in, chat. I need to be more locked in.
Sides. Initiating match.
That's some of the first Brig gameplay we've seen in a bit. Brig has not been very popular at all among teams lately. But, you know, a bit underrated maybe. I really like the Brig Kiri to start though. That worked very, very well. And now Fix is going to start on Wooyoung. Love it! Because the Brig Kiri is counterable. At the end of the day, it's a counter comp, so... Here's the thing, when you're running a composition on defense here in first point on hybrid, you want to try and run a composition which is going to be pretty balanced in all of its aspects so that it is hard to just like walk back into spawn and counter it, you know? Because like, you know, at this level of play, you're not really committed to playing certain heroes if it means you're going to lose. Like, you know, Twisted Minds, they're going to scout whatever Virtus Pro are playing, and if they think they can just, like, swap and spawn and then, like, walk out on a better comp, they will. And there's no punishment for that. And Virtus Pro, you know, you can't do the same when you're in defense. So, I like this composition. It's balanced. It's good. Much better than the SIG.
Defend objective A.
Symmetra from both teams. And we actually get Sim Tracer out of Virtus Pro. Interesting. Shockwave Sim. I was just a moment ago saying that I didn't even know if Shockwave had a Symmetra up his sleeve, but it looks like he does. Kevster immediately takes down Quartz. Well, Kevster understands the assignment, understands the the primary threat. And what is Twisted Minds doing on Mauga? What is up with this Mauga stuff? I mean, I guess for first point, like, it makes sense. Like, I guess it's like a first point cheese strap, but I don't know. What is up with Saudi teams in Mauga in general? Like, it's something. There's something there. Okay. Iznom just anchoring the left side, gonna go for a slash onto the opposing backline. Quartz able to find Gala early on. This time Quartz not instantly dead, able to actually do something. Oh, but Quartz is marked out a little bit. Flipping the map. Kiriko comes in, teleports in to save him. Virtus Pro can look for a re-engage here. They're closing in on the sim wall. They're gonna have Tide Pod as well. Very, very slow fight here. Shockwave gonna pop this as soon as he gets it. There it is. Sim wall's down. Kevster takes down Simple early on before the beat can save him. Beautiful, beautiful kills from Kevster. How does he find these out of nowhere? It feels like these kills just happen. KSAA now just cannot challenge the Symmetra with the sim wall in place. Shockwave shreds him to bits. And, well, that's another fight win for Virtus Pro. 2 minutes remaining, and I would say already this is just a good hold from Virtus Pro. They don't have any ticks to give anymore, but that's okay. You have ults now. And Twisted Minds used both their support ultimates and lost the fight. Still have the Symmetra ult, though, which is a big deal. It's going to be Kitsune against the Symmetra ult. Gala has the Kitsune. Alright, Kevster clearing that high ground. Kevster's, like, incredibly locked in. Alright, trying to scout the rotation here. Twisted Minds TP into the right side, drop the sim wall. Downpour in response from Iznom, and Gala uses the Kitsune, able to kill Psycho early on. Simple, just not able to keep KSAA alive, and one by one, Twisted Minds drop like flies. Even with the support of the sim wall, they're just not able to secure that fight. Was 2 ults for 1 though. You know, you get the downpour, you get the Kitsune, but that's about it. Twisted Minds. I don't know about this. Eichenwalde. Maybe Virtus Pro have it this time. This is a big turnaround from last week. I love it. Okay, Kevster. Closing in on the pulse bomb. If you hit Quartz with this, it's just GG. That's it. And you know he wants to get Quartz with it as well. Alright, Kevster's gonna get the Tide Pod. Push forward. You try and bait the Suzu with that. Now you can go for the pulse bomb. The pulse bomb misses, unfortunately. Now Quartz has the overclock. This is the big risk. Fix is gonna fall to the overclock pretty early on. And there goes Shockwave. Well, yep, Quartz was the target. Kevster had the right idea. I think Virtus Pro, they had the correct fight plan. The execution just wasn't there. And that is first point. Twisted Minds, it took them until the last moment to take it, though. And KSAA should probably swap off to D.Va right now. Like, you have to go D.Va. You cannot stay Mauga. I mean, even with Cage, again, it's just not worth it. But it looks like KSAA is going to take a bit of a lesson from Vistola and keep the ult, and we'll see how that goes. Into a sim wall. We'll see how that goes. You know, just we'll let them we'll let them learn the hard way. We'll see how that goes. Staying for ult on second on a ground tank is just I don't know. It's a curse at this point. Kitsune down from Simple. There's a sim wall from Shockwave. Lots of pressure, lots of damage. Twisted Minds decide to kite it. Okay. Here's the Cage coming through from KSAA here in a moment. Trying to chase down a target, but he can't seem to find anyone. He's just getting poked down. Fix able to kill Psycho with the wave, I think. And, well, there goes KSAA. Didn't have a chance to use the Cage. And there we go. That is 1 fight loss on Mauga and second point. Are we going to swap yet? We didn't even have a chance to use a Cage. Are we still committed? Or are we smart? We're not smart. We're staying Mauga. Virtus Pro have this, chat. The same thing that happened with Virtus Pro, now their opponent's doing it. It's great. Best possible case scenario for them. They're going to drop this Kitsune directly in that Cage if it happens. But honestly, they just stay away from KSAA altogether if they can. And, you know, the Hazard going to get TP'd out of the Cage. Oh, poor KSAA. Just can't get anything. Tries to slam the Symmetra. She gets the Suzu. Gets Giga pocketed. Gala's Kitsune is a bit late, though, for Virtus Pro, so that's a bit of a problem. Quartz is on this flank. Virtus Pro need a kill here. I mean, Fix is gonna pop that Tide Pod on Gala, on the Kiriko. It's gonna stun KSAA. I guess that works kinda, but probably not the best way to do it. And Eisnom's gonna fall. Now here's the thing, here's the trap, you know? Even if you use your ult and win a fight, you're on the worst hero for the next fight too. Which sucks. KSA's gonna stay. He's not going back to spawn. He's definitely staying. Which means, again, Virtus Pro, they're not in a bad spot. Now, to be fair, Mauga's not as hard once you get to the second half of the second point, so let's just listen in here and see what they do.
Yeah.
Has brain. We push brain. Has no jump.
Someone has. Someone has one.
Oh, look at that high ground angle that Virtus Pro have. Their supports are just sitting up there. That's such a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad. They just have angles.
Can you do psycho? We're in that spot.
All of TM stacked on low ground.
I'm gonna fight okay? Chase on me.
Yeah, you're gonna be 2v5 there. I can touch.
Yeah, I'm fighting with Astro. No, he's fine. Hazard on me. Hazard.
Trace one.
Yeah, I need to look one here.
Help me.
Help me.
Wow.
One of blue.
Has. I've been through.
Wow.
10.
Okay, ping pong. I can touch.
Well.
I can nice.
B, used from Twisted Minds. Can they keep it alive? We'll see. Cut out the comms just in case Twisted Minds lose right then and there. Gala close to Kitsune. This is winnable for Virtus Pro. They should commit. Cavster and Fix have both find kills. They've done it. 1-2-1. We're not gonna get a 3-0 today. That's what I'm talking about. Virtus Pro, after having the worst Eichenwalde ever. Not the worst ever, but it was pretty rough. Last week, they've come back and they have rolled Twisted Minds for the most part. A masterclass of beating Mauga on the defense there. And yeah, that's partially on KSA for staying Mauga there in second point. You can't do that. You can't do that. Huh. I mean, I didn't think that TM disliked Wuyong that much, but I suppose they don't like the Wuyong too much. And then Simban from VP. Okay. Simban's used, yep. That is a valuable ban being used by VP, but it's not a bad idea. I mean, okay. All right. That means both teams have the D.Va and the Hazard available, so they're probably gonna run some like D.Va Hazard Tracer stuff. And I guess that's good for VP. I guess in VP's eyes, like, oh, we can just run normal comps, you know? And I think in a Tracer versus Tracer, they're better than Twisted Minds, and they get rid of that Symmetra, so they get rid of that X factor that Twisted Minds have available to them. Yeah. Simban's nice. Not a bad idea to use it here. Not a bad idea at all. Still a little bit more time to predict, chat, if you want to predict between these two teams to win some creature coin. It's pretty much 50-50 right now. Slight advantage to Virtus Pro and the creature economy. Was never into the comp scene, but found your channel and helped me understand a lot of the nuances that make comp interesting. And now I'm here. Let's go. Welcome. I am just creating new OWCS viewership with my videos. It's crazy. Like, and that's my goal. I want to try and get people who do not give a crap about the professional scene a reason to care about it. I mean, that's kind of the goal, I think, just to make it accessible in a sense. And I think we've done that. It's awesome. Also, we're at 260 viewers right now. Let's go. Chat, can we make the push to 300? Any YouTube frogs want to help us make the push to 300? We can do it. We can reach 300 without raid on Twitch. Let's go. Okay, never mind. I'm like, yeah, Hazard and D.Va are available to both teams. No, we're just going Mauga and Zarya. We're just going Mauga and Zarya. Also, getting rid of the Symmetra, I guess, you know, this makes sense. If you get rid of the Symmetra, that also means Sim Bastion isn't very good. Like, Bastion isn't very good without the Sim to TP him around. So I think playing the Zarya is a bit easier in that case. But maybe you go in the second point and you swap. Zarya from both teams? Okay. Any close predictions? Let's go. Okay, both teams. Kiriko, Lucio, not a surprise. And it's going to be Freya from Shockwave, Quartz on Sojourn. The main difference between these two compositions, it doesn't really matter too much. Shockwave just has a bit more freedom in terms of the angles that he can take on the Freya. Quartz is very, very good on the Sojourn, known for the Sojourn. Okay. Railgun ready to go. Ooh, Fixa, you're scaring me a little bit there. Takes a rail to the body. Kevster holding down that far left angle. Quartz is gonna swing out to clear him. And they are gonna succeed. You see Twisted Minds have control over this part of the map now. Virtus Pro need to retake that. Oh, Kevster's gonna die to Simple. Oh, and now Twisted Minds can swing this left side for free. They have all the space. Virtus Pro, I don't know if I like how they played that. They stacked too many people in that one corner, and they weren't really helping Kevster control the right side. Maybe you send Fixa on Lucio. Maybe you do a full Lucio Tracer split, right side. You control that, and that's gonna be a bit better maybe. But also that does isolate Fixa a little bit, so there are risks involved there. But Kevster was doing what he was supposed to be doing. He just got forced, and it's like there's nothing he can really do. That's unfortunate. And Twisted Minds move on to the second point. I mean, they did when they again they saw Kevster, they cleared Kevster, did exactly what they needed to do. It's good. Now Quartz is set up on the high. Wants to try and get at least one rail shot at this position. Get someone low. Twisted Mind's also a little ahead of Kitsune. Virtus Pro are gonna flip map. They're gonna just full flip map. This is bizarre. Okay. Eichenwalde is kind of just sitting low ground, which I don't like. Like, this is such a weird place for the Zarya to be. Like, Eichenwalde just fully committed to just playing down there. Gonna get focused down by KSA Zarya, and I don't think there's trades coming through for Virtus Pro. I don't think they can trade. That fight just fell apart for them. That was a bit of a sad fight. Twisted Minds doing well in the Zarya mirrors so far. Interesting. I think Ice should go Winston. I really think that'd be better for Virtus Pro. And that would put Twisted Minds in a position where, like, I don't know. It would put them in a matchup that they wouldn't really like. Alright, Bola shots out from Shockwave, doesn't find anything. Kitsune from both teams on the point. The bubbles are broken for Eichenwalde. Can he live on point? Probably. There's the grab out of Eichenwalde. Fix is going to use the beat to keep Eichenwalde alive as well. Virtus Pro using everything they can to live, but the Pulse Bomb from Psycho inside of the Graviton from KSA is going to take down Fixa and allow Twisted Minds to push through to the third point. Eichenwalde, I really think, I think Winston is great here for Eichenwalde. And also, like, Virtus Pro, I think a lot of the effectiveness of their Zarya composition came out of the performance from Jwoo and the Reaper. This is a very different kind of a composition, you know. You would think of Virtus Pro as a great Zarya team, but I think Jwoo's the key to that, in a sense, that synergy. And we saw that on Lijiang. Like, Jwoo was carrying at times. It was really impressive. Okay, Eichenwalde taking a bit of damage up on the high ground. KSA up there as well. Eichenwalde is staying Zarya, which I'm questioning here. I don't know about that, but I understand the choice. KSA is gonna have to drop off the high ground. Quartz finds Shockwave. Ooh, that's a great kill. Now Eichenwalde is up here. I think he's gonna die. I mean, he does not have another bubble for a second. Oh, the Tracer comes up there as well, and then KSA comes up. Another bubble for Ice. He's just like barely holding on up here. Bubble after bubble, trying to live. Can't hold on any longer. Psycho finishes that kill. And yeah, Fix is dead. Gauntlet's dead. Virtus Pro staggered, and Twisted Minds should be able to just full cap here as long as they just kill staggers and they have good target focus. Simple can drop the Kitsune. Gauntlet can't match it just yet. It's done. It's very done. You know, you focus on the Zarya first. The Zarya should get shredded. Suzu not going to save Eichenwalde. And there you go. That is going to be all 3 points for Twisted Minds with 3:23 on the clock. Is EU the worst region? No, Pacific is.
Switching sides. Initiating match.
Latin America isn't a region. That's the thing. At least OWCS region. I mean, yeah, it's not a region. They have like a face it thing for it, but that's, I don't think that makes it count. unfortunately. Eisnom, are we staying Winston? That's the question. Like, you can go... Sorry, are we staying Zarya? You can go Winston here. Ice has a Winston. In fact, like, Eisnom was more of a main tank hero pool type of player. That's why he was, like, added to Virtus.pro in the first place. The fact that he's even playing the Zarya is kind of surprising because you would think Fistola, like the off-tank player, would be on the Zarya. But, no, I don't know about this. Virtus.pro love overcommitting the tanks. Like, even Hazard here, you know? Like, we gotta go with something that's more comfortable. And I think a Divier style is gonna play to Kevster's strengths, too. Fix is gonna go for a shot at the spawn in the Zen. Eisnom is walking out of spawn in Zarya. I don't know. When I say main and off tank, by the way, chat, I just mean the old hero pools. I'm referring to just the old hero pools. There are no main or off tanks anymore. It's more of a... Basically, a lot of these players played, or all of them pretty much, played during Overwatch 1. And back then we had 2 different tank players with 2 different hero pools. So a lot of modern tank players still kind of have similar hero pools because that was what you practiced and played all the time in Overwatch 1. It's like, that's the best explanation you can kind of give there, but Virtus.pro rolled a little bit there. They're gone. Come on, Ice. I know you can do it. I know we can make a leap of faith. Let's pull out the Winston. Let's get the monkey going. Let's get a little bit of Winston going. Please. Please. I just don't... I really want to see Winston here. It'd be so nice. Hazard even. Like, Hazard or Winston. Winston's best here, though. Like, this is literally a good matchup for Winston. A good map for Winston, too. Like, I just don't understand, you know? Because it's so hard for Twisted Minds to respond to that. They can't mirror it. They probably, like... And they're not good at Hazard, either, to, like, fuck the monkey. I don't see what they can do against it, you know? Kitsune's down from Simple. Eisnom is gonna get shredded. Again, Gala just a little bit behind on that. Simple outbuilding Gala pretty consistently on the Kitsune. It's not by a lot, but it's by a little bit. It's making a difference. Okay, Ice, please. The grab isn't worth it. You got this. You just need to make leap of faith. Leap of faith. Come on. It makes me so sad. It makes me unhappy. It makes me upset. Kitsune, down from Gala. There's a grab and return from KSAA. It looks like Eisnom might be able to live here. He has the bubble. He's going to live a little bit longer, but he's getting shredded by Quartz's overclock, and Twisted Minds, they win another. Well, after 4 or 5 fight losses, is it? Ice finally has a grab. I guess at this point, you just got to commit to using it, because you force the beat out of Funny Astro, and then you like, get kills and you win the fight, potentially. Virtus.pro have big ult advantage, so like they should win this fight, but after this fight, they should swap. Quartz is playing really close. This is like a really aggressive position to play. Okay, doesn't land it. Eisnom with the grab. Shockwave collateral through, and there you go. Didn't even need Fix's beat. Funny Astro didn't even have a chance to use beat and return to the grab as well. Yep, that's a fight win. I mean, it's worth it to keep the grab there. I understand that, but on second point especially, with all the high grounds and everything, if Ice doesn't go Winston, it's just, we're just unbelievably cooked. Twisted Minds still have another chance here in first as well. It's gonna be beat for beat. Okay, beat for beat. Psycho, Pulse Bomb, does not land, but Shockwave still needs a way to live. I mean, Shockwave's getting pressured by the Sojourn and the Tracer. It's getting peeled for pretty effectively, though. Eisnom kills Simple on the point. Simple was close to Kitsune, so that's very good for Virtus.pro, but either way, Virtus.pro, they are now down 2 players. Fixa does get a trade, but... oh, no. That's it. That's the map. Twisted Minds go up 2-1. Eisnom on the ball. I mean, that would have been good, chat. Like, ball would have been good. We can go ball here, too. I almost forgot about ball. I actually mentioned ball, I think. Like, yeah, we can go ball. Like, that's a good idea. Okay, there is a touch for Virtus.pro, but they don't have ults coming up, which is really what they would need here to win, because they're up against the Kitsune from Simple. Eisnom just has to back away a little bit. Who's the next touch? Probably the Tracer, probably Kevster. Yep, Kevster, able to get the touch. Gala picks off Psycho. Okay, well, there you go. There's at least 1 kill for Virtus Pro, but Twisted Minds find 2. Court's up on the high ground, close to the overclock. This is going to be unstoppable. I mean, once he gets the overclock, it's done, and he has it already. Okay. I think Virtus Pro threw that away. Why they just didn't play their strengths. Diva ban. There it is. On a ban. What? Really? We're not gonna ban Tracer or Reaper or anything? We're just gonna ban Ana? Oh, I guess the Ana Wuyong. I guess teams do play Ana Wuyong here. I didn't know that. I guess I haven't really paid too much attention to the exact comps that Virtus Pro like to play, but I guess this implies that they do play Ana Wuyong on Esperanza, and I've seen it played by other teams as well. So... Okay. Diva ban was there, though, yeah. Diva ban's good. So, it's gonna come down to, I think it's gonna be a Tracer or a Reaper ban from Twisted Minds, depending on who's in for the final map. If Jwoo's in, it's gonna be a Reaper ban. If Kevster's in, it's a Tracer ban. I think the best decision that you can make is to put Jwoo in, bait the Reaper ban, because Jwoo is good at Tracer, and I don't think it's a good idea to have Kevster play Reaper. I think Jwoo can flip one way, Kevster cannot flip off of that as easily, and like swap roles. Ball comp. Now we're gonna play ball? Oh, we just decided, chat. We now know. Smash peeking the stream.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, closing submissions. Let's go, let's get started. Map number 4 between these two teams. Esperanza is picked by Virtus Pro. They're gonna run a ball composition. Tracer Freya, Wuyong Kiri. And it would make sense to run Ana in this, yeah. So, banning the Ana removes some of the kill potential there. Twisted Minds anticipating the ball composition. Or a Winston. It would work with a Winston as well. I think either way kind of functions. Quartz is starting on Sojourn, probably going to swap Cass. I would assume that Quartz cannot stay on the Sojourn. First fight, Virtus Pro's composition a little bit better because they can abuse Quartz's Sojourn. Quartz is like target number 1. Virtus Pro need angles though. They have no angles right now. Okay, Iznom's going to get in behind. What was that? That was a roll through of all time from Iznom. Okay, we're taking a bit too much damage. Slam perfect onto Funny Astro, though. Okay, Iznom has redeemed himself a little bit. Still dies, though. A good slam. We'll take a good slam. KSAA taking a lot of poke there on the Zarya, but pretty charged up at this point. Kevster just stalling the cart at the moment. Virtus Pro can play this slow, because Twisted Minds can't push immediately due to losing Funny Astro. Okay. Kevster. Just continuing to stop cart. Iznom's going to get set up behind, most likely. Psycho challenging the cart. Wants to pressure Kevster out a bit. Ooh, behind you. Okay, Kevster now in behind. Can he find anything from this position? I mean, there's a Sojourn over there to the right. Looking for this Lucio angle inside of the room. And bam, look at that. Mechanical beauty there. Kills the Lucio. You could tell Kevster was looking for the pulse bomb onto Quartz as well, but just couldn't find the angle. Kind of just dies. Bit of a sad death. And that is a fight win. A very long fight, but a fight win for Virtus Pro. That was 10-minute fight. Sorry, a 2-minute fight. We started at the 10-minute mark. I don't know why I said 10-minute fight. That'd be insane. Yeah, no, that was a 2-minute fight. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, Virtus Pro have plenty of ultimates here. Iznom can use the mines to zone out the Kitsune from Simple. He needs to get them first, though. Doesn't have them exactly yet. KSA really wants to get this grab soon, but he's just not charged yet. That is a risky slam. You can mines there. Oh, we're not going to mines it. Interesting. Okay, Iznom finishes off Psycho, and then Fixa just kills 2 in there. Twisted Minds, they kind of exploded. KSA still no grab. With the grab, it's pretty easy. Just like grab one person, 1 or 2 people, and just kill them. Ball comp.
Enemy forward.
Especially like the ball. Sometimes you just like solo ult the ball. Kill the ball. Yeah, now Eichenwalde still holds onto the mines. Has those ready to go. Slam. No mines with that. Okay, Suzu forced. Oh, what happened there? Okay. Did that prevent the pulse bomb from landing? I'm not sure what happened to Kevster's pulse bomb there. That was interesting. Funny Astra. Beat committed. Eichenwalde. There's the mines. It's going to split courts from the rest of Twisted Mines. He's going to slide towards the mines. That's a choice. He does live, though. He doesn't actually run into them. And, okay, Gala, out of nowhere, kind of picks off KSA, so it's still a winnable fight for both teams. Twisted Minds are in control of the bot, though. Quartz, how's the rail shot? Ooh, Gala avoids it. Now, nobody's pushing the cart. The bot is untouched. Kevster picks off Quartz from behind. Funny Astro trades Fixa, so both teams, they get a decent kill. They get something out of that. And if you look at that, Psycho, verified Overwatch League player, you gotta love it. Twisted Minds, they have the grab now. You can just solo grab Eichenwalde if you really want to and just win a fight. But you gotta be careful. If you miss it, you miss it. It's kind of just like a skill shot that allows you to win the fight. It's really hard to charge grabs against like a ball comp, but once you get the grab, it's just like you just like hit one person with it. You just get a big freebie basically. KSA get focused down very, very effectively by Shockwave though. So many variables going into him. Even with that Kitsune, I mean, Twisted Minds, they fell apart. Looks like they were just already low in resources, tried to commit to that, and it didn't go well. Alright, Virtus Pro, they're going to be able to extend their lead now. Looks like we might be going to a map 5. KSA. Are we going to have a chance to use the grab? Slam onto Quartz. Perfectly. Oh, Kala with the kunai as well to follow up. Oh, that's beautiful. And then Kevster able to follow up on that roll through and kill Simple. Oh, it's all beautiful. It's all beautiful. I love ball comp. I love ball tracer. I love how Wu Young fits into the ball composition so well. All of it is just really fun to watch. Okay, Virtus Pro, 110 meters now. Kevster, Pulse Bomb, Psycho Pulse as well. You know, if Kevster hits a Pulse Bomb into Funny Astro, that'd be a big one. That'd be a very big one. Quartz over to Cass. Like I said, I figured he would go over to Cass eventually. He's under a lot of pressure though, Pulse Bomb. Ooh, okay. Does not hit Quartz. Beat used from Funny Astro. Eichenwalde able to, finally marked up by Quartz. Quartz gets 2. Quartz ain't giving up that easily, but yeah, there's another Suzu to keep Quartz alive. Basically, the strategy here for Twisted Minds is going to turn into how hard can we really pocket our Cassidy. KSA going hog. Oh, okay. And now Twisted Minds are staggering. You know, they've lost 2 players. It's a 3v5. Okay, taking a lot of damage. It's harder to play the cast though when you don't have D.Va, because like the D.Va is really good at pocketing the cast, walking the cast forward. You just can't do that. So you can't really do the Frost Tails comp, as we like to call it. Shockwave takes down Quartz. KSA trades Kevster. Shockwave forced away a little bit, but Virtus Pro still pretty unconcerned. They're still feeling pretty comfortable here. 127 meters, looking like a great chance they can force a map 5. 3 minutes 30 seconds remaining, but especially when you're up against Twisted Minds, you don't want to say it's over till it's over. You can ask Toronto Fine about that. Alright. Tidal Blast, it's on Kevster. Oh, good Suzu. Good Suzu onto Quartz. Quartz is gonna live. Oh, Fixa goes double wave. That's a surprise. That's a very big surprise, especially in a ball comp. What's the point of... why are we going double wave in a ball comp? Because, I don't know. I really think, oh, well, we just hooked Kiriko through that little flag thing. That's interesting. That was a hook of all time. Alright. But, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think going double wave is weird because like, you'd think the double wave is like really good for healing, but you're playing a ball comp. Your ball can like get the megas and stuff. You'd think you wouldn't need as much of that. Like the extra damage, is that not just so much better? You know, because then you get people low, the ball and the tracer can finish kills. I don't know. That's how I feel though. Thank you, Ants, for the gifted to Flack. That's awesome. Oh, funny Astro. They take down Shockwave. Yeah, so Twisted Mind's kind of turned around a little bit. Eichenwalde steals the cart. Rest of Virtus Pro trying to follow the best they can. Eichenwalde hooked, given the Suzu, has to back away. Funny Astro has the beat, so I think Virtus Pro need to just chill for a second. They can use their Kitsune when they feel it's right. Shockwave takes down Quartz. It's just a FFA at this point. Like, where is the fight even happening? We've got like 2 different fights happening. The ball slamming the whole way in the back. Eichenwalde's trying to get back. It's the Suzu. And there is the Kitsune down from Gala. Beat in return from Twisted Minds. Fixa takes down Psycho early though, so there you go. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Eichenwalde slamming the simple. And Virtus Pro, they're going to win this fight, push forward, and there's only a minute left for Twisted Minds to try and make a comeback. And they have not even gotten to the butt scratch yet. They still need butt scratch. Thank you, Leo Stars, for the tier 1 sub. Okay, Fixa. Tidal Blast ready to go. Where will this Tide Bot go? Probably to Kevster. I would give it to Kevster 100% of the time, to be honest. You could, what's nice about Tidal Blast as well, it's a pretty good combination with like Pulse Bomb, because what you do, you put it onto the Tracer, his Pulse, and then the Tracer runs at the like, or at someone, like you can run at Quartz or whatever, and the Kiriko is going to Suzu, and then the Kiriko Suzu's the Wu Young ult, so then you can Pulse for free. You know? So that's like a pretty fun interaction, but instead, Kevster's just going to say, fuck it, and I'm pulsing the Hog. Screw that character. I don't care. We're taking down KSAA. Alright, now Kevster wanted that kill, and I really get it in the funny Astro, though. Gets the Suzu. And I don't know if there's going to be a touch here. It looks like the Tracer, Psycho, 1 HP. Able to get it, recalls away. Pulse Bomb. Oh. They started playing the victory music. They started playing the victory music. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Production is not over yet. Bullet shot. Boom. KSA. Trying to live on point. Has the Kitsune there. Eichenwalde falls. KSA gets that kill. They started playing the victory music, but Twisted Minds, they won the fight. Simple kills Gala. It's still alive, chat. No, imagine if Twisted Minds wins this now. That'd be really, really, really funny. That'd be really funny. Hold on. We're still going. Eichenwalde is going to get the mines, but actually, like, Virtus Pro are not doing great on ults right now. And Quartz is going to have the Deadeye here soon. Just a no-dive button, basically. Ooh, a little damage, a little scary, Gonna use the amp to get him back up to health. And Funny Astro is also close to the beat. This is big win condition here for Twisted Minds. Psycho's gonna use the Pulse Bomb. No, kills Fixa. Oh, that's such a good kill. The mines are out. Here's the Deadeye to zone. It's great. Great zoning Deadeye. That's all it's for. It's just a no-dive button. You just press it, you can't get dove for a bit. It's basic. It gives you a bit of a break because the ball comp just has to chill, right? And then the beat. Late fight win condition. They can actually take this. They can win this. Yo. Virtus Pro. We need something here. Gala's gonna have the Kitsune here coming up from behind. Quartz kills Shockwave. Beat through from Twisted Minds. They can win this fight. It's 100 meters to 127. They can actually take it right here, right now. Quartz, the cast, still going. Kevster kills Funny Astro. Simple trades Gala. Oh, Eichenwalde falls to Simple. Simple's able to drop the Kitsune. Virtus Pro, they don't have many ults, but Kevster's gonna kill Quartz. Virtus Pro want to stay in it. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. Psycho, recall force. I think that was out of, that was Kevster's doing there. Who's there to touch? Fix is gonna die. Kevster's gonna touch. Oh, KSA so low. Bullet shot out. KSA 1 HP. And I think Virtus Pro turned it around. Oh, they turned it around. But production, it's not over till it's over, production. Like I said, chat, with Twisted Minds, it's not over till it's over on push. You don't fuck around with Twisted Minds on push. They don't care. If they're down 100, they'll bring it back. All right, on to map 5. Let's do it. And the map 5 is already chosen. No map choice needs to be made. It's Saravasa. Atlas is disabled because there's a massive hole in the map. So we're going to Saravasa. Map number 5. Tracer Lucio. TM ban Tracer. Don't tell me we put Kevin. We put Kevin? We put Kevin? Okay. Yeah, the Lucio ban. To force Wu Young Kiri. Yep. Lucio ban to force Wu Young Kiri. That's what I like to see, but Did we put Kevster in? Oh, this could go so bad. What's Kevster gonna play? You're gonna be up against a sim comp. Is Kev gonna play sim? Or is Shockwave gonna play sim? Who's playing sim? Are we gonna mirror sim? What's the plan? What's the plan? What are we doing here? He's not. Why are we thinking about ball? Kevster? No. Kevster. Kevster. Okay. Okay. Shockwave, Freya, Kevster, Sim. Are we just playing Sombra ball? We're playing ball without the Tracer. Interesting. I don't hate it. Closing predictions. Let's see if Virtus Pro can make it happen. Twisted Minds, they're on their Diva comp. They're expecting the ball, I suppose. Juno Curie. I don't know about Juno Curie here either. I mean, they're running a greedy backline. It's a very greedy backline against Virtus Pro's composition. This is a fun matchup. A very, very fun matchup. Eichenwalde is kind of free to do what he wants here against this. It's going to be easy to slam. Look at that slam. 4 players. Forces the Suzu. Has to get out of there, though. Live. Okay, good damage, good damage. Virtus Pro continuing to kind of force the point there a little bit. Next hit, let's see the next slam. Is it going to be big? Okay, Kevster looking for an angle here. Able to do some good damage to the Kiriko. I think that forced TP. Pretty solid. Twisted Minds get the first cap. Virtus Pro have to play slow. Alright, the ball, the Sombra in behind. Very, very far behind. The split from Virtus Pro is good. They're just pincering Twisted Minds pretty slowly, but Twisted already have Kitsune. It's kind of insane. How did Simple build this so fast? Just, I guess, farming it off of KSAA. That's honestly very impressive. Virtus Pro, they still don't have ults. It's tough. The ball comp, it's slow to start, but Kevster's close to EMP. This is where Virtus Pro can make their move. This is very, very, very close. Okay. Slam in from Eichenwalde. There's the EMP from Kevster. Nobody's dead. Twisted Minds have both support ultimates, but Quartz is gone. Thanos is dead, so anything's possible now. Orbital Ray out from Funny Astro. And the Minefield from Eichenwalde is really, really well placed. I think that's going to catch Funny Astro. Oh, no, he gets away. Psycho's gone. Virtus Pro, they have the advantage. Okay, Simple, trying to get away. Eichenwalde able to take down Funny Astro. Simple, just gonna try and die. There we go. Nice little wave from Fixa, and Virtus Pro in control after they build their ultimates. Giving up 80% is okay on first point. You kind of have to a little bit. We'll just see what we can, Virtus Pro can do from here. This might force the hand of Twisted Minds and make them play Sombra. You know, this is kind of clever because Ball is usually hard to play when Tracer's banned, partially because Sombra's easy to play once Tracer's banned. But Twisted Minds, they don't really want to play Sombra, do they? They really don't. That's interesting. Shockwave, bullet shot eaten by KSAA. Eichenwalde slam, kills Quartz though, okay. But flip in favor of Twisted Minds means that Virtus Pro, they're operating on borrowed time here. they do not have much time to do anything. KSAA pushing forward to pressure the Freya. Do some damage to Shockwave. Actually forced out of the mech. Maybe a bit of a feed. That was honestly a huge overextension because Virtus Pro are going to get the touch and they're actually going to flip the point. Fixa. Okay, not sure what happened there with the Tide Pod, but Eichenwalde able to kill Funny Astro. And that was a nice roll through. Forces the Suzu out of Twisted Minds. Kitsune out, and Eichenwalde can mine the point. Big mines here should just win the fight. That's huge mines, huge mines. KSAA split, tank, there in the corner. Eichenwalde has the Steamroller perk as well, always fun to have. Gala takes down Psycho, Symmetra late fight carry out of the fight. Okay. Now Shockwave, can you secure that kill? Okay, Shockwave can. The splash damage kills Funny Astro's Juno. Advantage. Very much in favor of Virtus Pro right now. Eichenwalde has to go heal. It'll be Kevster holding down the point for Virtus Pro for now. And Virtus Pro take point number 1 on their ball composition. Okay, okay. So we put Kev in. Instead of trying to do some sort of like Kev Reaper stuff, we're going to go ball comp with the Sombra because we know that Twisted Minds, They don't want to play Sombra in return. Because that would be the best way to beat this. Interesting. Interesting. And, you know, also the person that would play Sombra is Quartz. And Quartz being off of hitscan makes everything so much easier. Or at least off of the traditional hitscan DPS heroes. Right now, I'd say Sombra's more of a flex DPS. Back in the day, she was considered more under the hitscan DPS role. Just depends on the time period, which player kind of played her, so... In Overwatch 1, it was a lot of Tracer Sombra, so, you know, flex DPS player, Tracer, that's why. Orbital Ray down from Twisted Minds. Virtus Pro going to give up point for a second, most likely. Eichenwalde, this is a bit of an aggressive push, and I think the EMP here... That's rushed. That's rushed. Chat, do we need to full engage into an Orbital Ray when it's entirely optional? No, we don't. That was stupid. That was a terrible decision from Virtus Pro. Like, we can wait. That was just impatience. That EMP could have been so good if it was after the Ray. Thank you, Victim, for the membership over on YouTube, by the way. Oh, KSA feeding. Oh, KSA's feeding. Oh, loses the mech. There's the Diva Bomb again. Psycho might have to drop the symbol on point here and just, like, use it to live a bit longer. Kitsune's down from Gala. Yep, there's the symbol on point. I think Virtus Pro can back off at this point. If they're smart. Oh, Tide Pod in. They're going directly in there. Oh, can they get one? Okay, they knocked down the Kiriko. While the symbol was up, that was risky to go for, you know. Eichenwalde is able to kill Psycho, though. Quartz takes down Kester. I think Virtus Pro, they are rushing their re-engages. They're trying to go back in too fast. It's like the Twisted Minds still have their ults up, and it's like you don't need to go in. You really don't. Quartz, oh, good punish from Eichenwalde. Eichenwalde is like popping off in the ball. Every fight, there's just a random kill for Ice. It's great. Flip for Virtus Pro. Speed ring, they're trying to allow KSA to get out of there. Psycho falls to the wave from Fixa, and there we go. Okay, Shockwave. That was an overkill bullet shot. We did not need the bullet shot there. Now it looks like, can you get the Diva to mech? Ooh, oh, you kill Funny Astro and spawn, apparently. Okay, Shockwave. Big. Oh, Virtus Pro, if they get any more stagger kills here, I mean, Twisted Minds, they're gonna lose out on another point. Okay, Kevster also looking to farm the EMP a little bit here. Eyes a little too far forward, just gotta chill a little bit though. Okay, we scouted the initial rotation. We're gonna look for a hack off of it. We're just like pre-firing the hack. Oh, Twisted Minds rethinking how they're gonna engage here. Like, who's gonna touch? TP on the point. Oh, good hack onto the Diva. Orbital Rays down from Twisted Minds, but Quartz is already gone. Again, Thanos is out of the fight, so it's very winnable, and the Minds should close it out. That just makes everything 10 million times harder. Alright. Kitsune, committed from Simple. Wow, Simple really wants to win this fight, but I don't think he will. I think that is a really bad ult for Twisted Minds, because now they don't have that for next, and Gala's gonna have Kitsune. So Virtus Pro, they have Kitsune advantage, they have the EMP on top of that. They should just win next.
Flashpoint ruins.
Virtus Pro, one fight win away. What a good match. Twisted Minds, I want to see them put up a fight here, though. Kiriko Brig. Okay. So we're starting to counter comp a bit. Quartz over to Cass. Okay. These swaps are late, though. Very, very late. Psycho should probably go Sombra as well. Let's be honest. But yeah, there's Psycho's picked off. Simple's dead. This composition's kind of slow and making rotations, which is a little difficult at times. Ooh. Yeah, that was rough. You at least want one person that can kind of like off angle a bit, and the problem is like the Cass and the Sim right now are just stacking on top of the Kiri Brig. So what we have is we have this stack of 4 people, okay? And then the Diva can kind of go out and do things, but it's like, what is the Diva supposed to do on her own? And this stack of 4 people is so easy to just like hit over and over again for Virtus Pro. There we go. KSA loses the mech early again. Gets TP'd out. Simple picks off Shockwave early. Oh, great pick for Twisted. They have a chance to turn this around. Kevster holding onto this EMP for the sim wall. Eichenwalde, okay. That was a bit of a Chungus Mines, and we don't need to EMP that sim wall. That was a wasted... Wait. What did we EMP? I thought it was the sim wall. I thought he like reacted to it, but there was no sim wall. What? Okay. I think there was someone behind him maybe, but that was interesting. Definitely didn't need EMP there, but we're gonna go over to sim. Okay. Eisnom hazard. Ooh, clever swaps. We're just gonna counter swap the Brig Kiri. And on this point in particular, it's super hard to like dive. You see how enclosed it is? Oh, this is so good from Virtus Pro. They're playing the right heroes, chat. Virtus Pro are playing the right heroes. Oh, what a wave. And he saves himself. Fixa saves himself with the Tide Pod. Look at that play. Funny Ash are going to use the rally to allow Twisted Minds to live on point. Rally, Kitsune. Twisted Minds need to win this fight. They can keep it going with a sim wall if they need it, but they should hold on to the sim wall for next fight. It looks like Twisted Minds are going to secure this specific flashpoint. They're going to keep themselves alive in this series, but for the next point, I think Virtus Pro, their composition is pretty solid. They should be able to bring it back. Ooh, we're going... I don't know about that. That's a decision. I liked the hazard into the Curie Brig. I don't know about the Zarya. Is that gonna work? Is that a good idea? It's not a bad idea. It's just a matter of execution. Ice, I'm gonna put my trust into you here. I think it's not a terrible idea. I like that you're thinking for yourself here and you're making that swap, but you gotta make something happen here. Okay, we're gonna build a bit of charge. It's good. Alright, good poke from Virtus Pro. They have the Kitsune. I mean, they can just relax, honestly. They can bait point. You know, you have Fixa in the back left. Good angles. Okay, Deadeye's out. There's a TP to allow Zarya to get out. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. How did that catch Ice? I'm not sure what happened there. But Ice is dead. Whew. Okay. Well, that's just a really, really good kill. I don't know what to say. That just wins you the fight. Shockwave staggered. Twisted Minds, they have the Kitsune, they have the Sim Wall, they have the late fight rally. Kind of like win condition there. You know, Virtus Pro, they're going to commit with their Kitsune. It's going to be Kitsune for Kitsune. Sim Wall is going to be committed by Psycho in return, and then Kevster has Sim Wall as well. It's just that rally that's going to be, I think, a key difference maker here for Twisted Minds. They just need the rally to like live later into the fight against the Zarya, especially that like the Zarya carry. You know, you need the Brig to kind of pressure the Zarya late fight. Okay, Kitsune. It's going to be Kitsune for Kitsune here. Actually, Kitsune for Sim Wall. Sim Wall out of Psycho. Oh, good damage. Kitsune now from Simple. And Quartz is going to kill Gala as well. Okay. Tide Pod. It's out from Fixa. Here's the Sim Wall from Kevster. KSA kind of low. This is where Rally might be important for Funny Astro. You know, KSA is falling low, but Quartz keeps getting kills. Quartz just keeps getting kills. Eisnom takes down Quartz in the end, but the rally is not necessary because Quartz, one after another, finds those kills. We're now 2-2 on map number 5 between Virtus Pro and Twisted Minds. We're going to the final ends of it. TM really like going to map 5. They like going to a lot of maps. They like playing Overwatch. They've gone to map 5 with Alcacia as well. They lost that match in week number 1, so they're looking to take a match off of a top team here. And this is their chance. This is their point. Funny Astro still holding on to the rally. Can use it to potentially protect against the grab. You hold up that big plasma screen TV. Might be enough to block some of that damage at least. Gonna use it to help Quartz. TP out of the grab. Oh, catches Eisnom from behind. Gala finds 2 kills though. Oh my goodness. Okay, Funny Astro trying to stabilize on point. KSA forced out of the mech again. We've seen so many remakes from KSA. Looks like he is gonna successfully like live though. Kitsune down from Twisted Minds. They're also in control of the point right now. Kevster's gonna fall. Great kill from Funny Astro. Oh, Funny Astro taking so much damage, but good pocketing from Simple. Virtus Pro, they can very easily get staggered here. Oh, he falls over the edge. Oh no. It looks like Shockwave still lives though. Okay, now it's just Virtus Pro trying to get out of here a little bit. Kitsune, they're gonna use that to live a little bit. Quartz taking off in the angle. And Eisnom kills Psycho. Okay, the DPS are down. Virtus Pro, they're able to punish Twisted Minds. They did push pretty far forward, but here's the thing. That is an okay fight for Twisted Minds to lose, in my opinion. They didn't use any ults there. They got the Kitsune out of Virtus Pro. They're at 74% at this point. They just need to win a fight. If they get a clean fight win, it's done. On the other hand, Virtus Pro, they do have their sim wall. That's going to be matched with the sim wall from Psycho. And then it's rally for rally here. It's kind of funny that Virtus Pro are matching the Curie Brig. I'm kind of curious as to why. It might just be because, like, oh, let's just mirror them. That might be it. I mean, Fix is very, very good at the Brig, so... That's something. You know, comfort applies there. Funny Astro, not really known for the Brig. Which is why the Curie Brig over there is a little more interesting. It's funny how the Curie Brig started as just about, like, a ball counter comp, and now it's like, oh, let's just mirror that. And play it in the Zarya mirror. Interesting decision from Virtus Pro, but again, I understand it. It's just, you know... I think the mental factor as well. Okay, there's the rally. Into the grab. Good damage. Oh, we wasted... Kepster wasted sim wall. But wait, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Funny Astro thinks it's winnable. Both teams think it's winnable. It's actually final fight at this point. 85% now. Twisted Minds need to back off a little bit. Simple's gonna have the Kitsune coming back. Twisted Minds can get one more re-engage. One more big re-engage. Funny Astro's gonna fall. Psycho's gone. Virtus Pro. They are able to take this one 3-2. They've proven themselves. Taking down Twisted Minds. They're back in the top 2.